Our next presentation will be from Kansas State University.
Beef. It's what's for dinner. Literally, it is. Hope you enjoy this dinner that we're about to give you. Enjoy it. Yes. We'll do what we can. So tonight, thousands of families are going to sit down and they're going to enjoy a juicy hamburger at local family restaurants across the country. But what if they could enjoy that hamburger even more? What if that hamburger was actually dietitian recommended? Our product, Omega Beef, makes this possible. In every serving of Omega Beef, there are 265 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, more than you will find in an equal serving of ahi tuna, and with less saturated fat than you will find in an equal serving of chicken. And research indicates that omega-3 fatty acids are known to improve heart health, cholesterol, and cognitive development, just to name a few. And according to industry research, 76% of Americans said they are trying to eat healthier and that added health benefits mean more than fewer calories consumed. In addition, consumer spending on omega-3 products is expected to reach $34.7 billion by 2016, which is up more than 25% from just 2 years ago in 2011. In fact, Omega Beef has already been in the news and received positive publicity, which based off this information, we believe is just a taste of the numerous expansion opportunities available. Omega Beef is a high-quality, value-added product that is appealing to a growing number of health-conscious consumers. As cattle fed a flaxseed-enriched diet results in this ground beef with high omega-3 content, as Dr. Larry Hollis from Kansas State University will explain. Kanza Beef will distribute Omega Beef through Red Robin Gourmet Burgers Incorporated. This family-friendly and popular restaurant has the atmosphere and reputation that our target customers desire. In fact, Red Robin has been voted the #1 burger chain in America for 3 years running. And this relationship will be cohesive as both Red Robin and Kanza Beef have identical target markets. Essentially, with our product, Omega Beef, consumers will be able to enjoy that juicy hamburger and get their needed omega-3s. And now Hannah and Taylor will present to you marketing analysis.
For the first 3 years, Omega Beef will be distributed through Red Robin. This is based off of our successful 2-month test market where Red Robin proved to meet our target market's needs. In addition, Red Robin has requested a 3-year contract with Omega Beef for the next 3 years. Our market penetration will be based on the pounds of beef sold at Red Robin locations.
In year 1, Kanza Beef will target 164 Red Robin restaurants located in California, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, and Nevada. We will achieve a 10% market penetration within these locations.
In year 2, we will expand our operation to 195 locations, covering the western 2/3 of the United States, with our restaurant total being 359 restaurants. Our market penetration will be 10% in these new locations and 15% in previous locations.
By year 3, Omega Beef will reach all 531 Red Robin restaurants to achieve a 10% market penetration within these 172 additional restaurants. We will achieve a 15% market penetration within the 195 locations of year 2 and a 20% market penetration within the original 164 locations.
Omega Beef's target market is restaurants that serve a high-quality burger to consumers looking for a healthier option. We will use a push-pull strategy to target these consumers and the restaurants they attend.
Our consumer target market is young, upper to middle class families who are looking for a casual, family-friendly dining experience at restaurants that offer these healthier options. These families are in the millennial generation and in their upper 20s to lower 30s. These families feel that protein is one of the most important components of a healthy diet and are looking for sources rich in omega-3 fatty acids.
sales in the U.S. hamburger industry grew by 4.1% to an impressive $64 billion industry in 2010. In addition, 21% of Americans go to a casual burger dining restaurant like Red Robin at least once a month, indicating a strong consumption and as well as a high market. And now Kelly will present the competitive analysis.
Although Kanza Beef is the only supplier offering omega-3 enriched beef to the commercial food service industry, competition still exists. In Omega Beef's selected target market, other omega-3 foods such as fish and other beef suppliers represent our greatest competition. However, a serving of omega beef has more omega-3s than a serving of ahi tuna and less saturated fat than a serving of chicken. Therefore, we believe omega beef has a distinct advantage over our competition, which is sure to create lasting, loyal relationships with our customers. When focusing on our strengths, Kanza Beef has developed a product that is not only healthier for consumers, but also improves animals' health. Research indicates that the nutrients found in flaxseed effectively improve the immune system in cattle. These findings are further supported by our production trial methods that reported little, if any, antibiotic use in cattle compared to traditional production methods. Studies also show the highest concentration of omega-3 fatty acids to be within the external fat of the animal. Our production methods translate that external fat, generally of less value, into a high-quality, nutritious omega beef burger. In determining our weaknesses, our greatest challenge is the price of incorporating flaxseed into the feed finishing rations, which contributes an added cost of 17 cents per head per day. This cost is quickly recovered, however, as research trials show that flaxseed-fed beef chart an additional 1/3 pound of gain per head per day. We will also work continuously with Red Robin to make sure that omega beef is kept separate from traditional beef and ensure product integrity. When analyzing our opportunities, our greatest one is the growing health-conscious population and the demand for more healthier food options. Many consumers are aware of the importance of omega-3s. However, the average consumer does not consume the dietitian-recommended daily intake. Omega beef is a great way for beef producers to capture value in this growing health-conscious trend. The demand for omega beef was determined by multiple surveys conducted by consumers who regularly visit Red Robin restaurants. After year 3, Kanza Beef will evaluate the success of omega beef and look for potential expansions to other restaurants as well as possible development of other omega-3 products. In determining our threats, our greatest competition is other beef suppliers and omega-3 products. Many consumers are unaware of our omega-3 option. Therefore, our marketing plan aims to develop product awareness as well as educate consumers on the value of incorporating omega beef into their healthy diets. With the demand growing for more healthier food options, Kanza Beef is ready and equipped to be the leader of this market. And now I'll turn it over to Brady to present the business proposition.
Key planning assumptions play a vital role when determining our sales potential. When compared to competitors, Kanza Beef is the only commercial supplier of a high-quality, value-added, omega-3 rich beef product. Market research shows that industry demand for healthier food options is growing due to the increasing number of health-conscious consumers. Although omega beef will be priced at a premium, restaurants identified in this plan are willing to pay that premium for healthier value-added products. This is due to the expected increase in consumer spending on omega-3 products in the upcoming years. Additionally, beef producers will see the benefits of raising omega beef. The balanced flaxseed ration will improve the immune system health in cattle, which will result in reduced antibiotic use. In addition to these immune system benefits, producers will also receive a $38 per head premium for omega-3 rich beef. In planning for the future, our marketing projections are strong. We will generate $3.2 million in net sales by the end of year 1. These net sales will then translate into a net profit of $3.25 million by the end of year 3. All the while, we will continuously strive for 92% customer satisfaction at all times. To achieve maximum consumer and producer value, our strategy statement will be as follows. Kanza Beef will offer omega beef, a healthy, value-added product through our targeted restaurants to satisfy consumers' desire for a premium beef burger. And now Cassie will present the action plan.
Using the strategy statement, we developed an action plan for omega beef, a ground beef product enriched with omega-3 fatty acids. By feeding cattle a diet containing 10% flaxseed, a grain high in omega-3s, The ration is digested, and omega-3s are deposited in the fat of the animal, with the majority being deposited in the external fat. These trimmings and any lean beef that go through our processing facilities can be ground to make our omega beef product. Our premium 1/3 pound burgers contain 265 milligrams of omega-3s and have the same rich flavor and taste as traditional beef. Omega beef suppliers feed flaxseed encapsulated with lime, which enables a higher content of omega-3s to be deposited in the fat of the animal, giving us the desired content for our omega beef product. Kansa Beef owns the patent for this encapsulated flaxseed, which enables us to have the exclusive use of it for the next 15 years and prevent other entrants into the market. By implementing this flaxseed diet, feeders see an estimated value of $38 of additional profit per head. This is from the $55 per head premium we give to the feeders or the producers, less the $25 for the additional feed costs for the flaxseed diet, and plus $8, which is from reduced antibiotic use and maintenance of feed efficiency and growth. Omega beef will be sold exclusively to Red Robin for $5.50 per pound, which equates to a $1.80 price increase for Red Robin. Omega beef will be sold exclusively and distributed through established distribution channels. Red Robin is a current client, with Kansa Beef already supplying 12% of their ground beef product. Therefore, Omega Beef will fit seamlessly into the existing system, which includes management of product lines and logistics. And now Michelle will continue with the promotional plan.
Omega Beef will be promoted through a co-branding effort by employing a push-pull strategy. This will not only bolster sales, but also increase product awareness for future Omega Beef endeavors. The pull portion of our marketing strategy will contain our co-branded promotional mix. Through our partnership with Red Robin, Omega Beef will be promoted through Red Robin's current marketing channels. This distribution will target millennial consumers looking for healthier options and alternatives. All marketing costs incurred by Kansa Beef will be equally matched by Red Robin. In year one, 5% of our co-branded budget will be used for search engine marketing and optimization. This will be used to drive consumers to Red Robin's site through new search terms such as healthier restaurants and healthier menu options. Analytics will help determine how the SEM/SEO budget will be allocated. 54% of our co-branded budget will be used for informational brochures and packets. This will be utilized by our sales representatives to educate our Red Robin employees on the process of developing Omega Beef, as well as on the process of developing Omega Beef. Additionally, we will use our creative budget for billboards and video advertisements. Billboards will be utilized based on sales and data calculated by our strategic planning division. Video advertisements will be incorporated into our social media and our banner ads. These video advertisements will also be used on our YouTube pages for Kansa Beef and Red Robin. These banner advertisements, such as this one, will also use those videos. Containing 16% of our co-branded budget will be this digital media. Social media will include Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Foursquare. This will be a fun and inviting way to connect with our millennial consumers while educating on the process of developing Omega Beef, as well as educating on our weekly specials. Additionally, part of the promotional mix cost will be incorporating Omega Beef onto Red Robin's menu. This will be 14% of our co-branded budget. The final 11% of our co-branded budget will be the cost of incorporating Omega Beef onto Red Robin's mobile-friendly website, as well as their nutritional customizer and mobile application. The push portion of our marketing strategy will contain our co-branded promotional mix. The push portion of our marketing strategy will provide additional promotion for Red Robin through Kansa Beef's current marketing channels. This additional search engine marketing and optimization will be used to drive potential restaurant partners to Kansa Beef's website. Our creative budget will be used for informational packets and brochures. These will be utilized by our sales representatives to help educate the Red Robin employees as well as consumers on the process of developing Omega Beef, as well as additional talking points. Our digital media budget will be used for social media and email blast campaigns. Social media will help educate Red Robin employees through YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Our email blast campaigns will be used to email Red Robin managers and employees on weekly specials as well as sales incentives. Our public relations budget will be divided into two parts. The first part will support Red Robin's Our Community program. This will showcase Kanza Beef's involvement in communities. The second portion will work to ensure that both Kanza Beef and Red Robin are always portrayed in the best of light. This will be done through managing the flow of information between Kanza Beef, Red Robin, and the consumer. A key account manager and 5 sales representatives will devote a portion of their time to Omega Beef. Therefore, only a portion of their salary will be expensed to Omega Beef. These sales representatives will work to maintain strong existing relationship with our Red Robin managers. Within these relationships, we will help encourage Red Robin employees to sell Omega Beef. And now Kendall will continue with financials.
So, to throw this into a bigger picture, we see profits upwards of $3 million after year 3. This is a substantial increase from our initial loss of around $750,000 in year 1. Omega Beef's greatest potential lies in expanding margins. An 800-pound carcass with an average yield grade will cut 100 to 120 pounds of fat. Traditionally, this is sold at around 20 cents per pound. However, we're able to sell it for greater than $3. This adds nearly $350,000 to top-line earnings and is seen trickling down through our gross and operating profits. This also is attractive in terms of return on investment. In year 3, our ROI is seen at 26%, while Red Robin's is seen close to 34%. Potential earnings was also a key focal point when choosing our inaugural target partner, in addition to providing us with our ideal end customer. Red Robin has been expanding their operating margins, and with street estimates and corporate guidance, we see this continuing into the near future. Lastly, we ran a bear-based bull scenario to project best and worst case scenarios 5 years down the road. In our bull case scenario, we expected higher market penetration, a larger number of restaurants, higher gross margins, and higher operating margins. This projected earnings upwards of $14 million. On the other hand, earnings were upwards of $6 million, which is more than twice our expected earnings in year 3. So, based on our margin expansions, return on investments, and potential earnings, why wouldn't you invest? Annie will now share on monitoring and measurement.
Here at Kanza Beef, we've selected a variety of goals, including sales, profitability, and customer satisfaction, which are all designed to ensure that Omega Beef has a successful product launch. We'll employ enthusiastic sales representatives and use our co-branding with Red Robin to ensure we meet our year 1 goal of $3.2 million in net sales revenue. We'll track these sales reports daily and evaluate them at regular intervals so we can monitor our progress towards this goal. If sales are higher than expected, Omega Beef will ramp up production to meet that consumer demand. If we fall short of our target, we'll renegotiate the exclusive contract with Red Robin so we can expand our clientele in the restaurant industry. Meeting this sales goal also helps ensure that we'll meet our goal of $3.25 million net profit by the end of year 3. We'll implement quarterly evaluations to track this goal. If we don't meet our profit objective, we'll analyze all aspects of our budget to determine areas where efficiencies can be increased. Of course, the overall success of Omega Beef relies on customers having a positive experience with our product. Our goal is to maintain at least 92% customer satisfaction. Feedback will be collected from our sales representatives and our social media outlets. We'll utilize Monitor, Addictomatic, and Salesforce Marketing Cloud to monitor our social media outlets. In addition, we'll be utilizing Red Robin's current customer satisfaction system, which includes table and receipt surveys. Our sales representatives will then work alongside Red Robin to ensure their satisfaction is our direct customer. If for some reason we fall short of our 92% satisfaction rate, we will investigate any source of discontent and take the necessary steps to provide a solution. I'll now turn it over to Preston to conclude.
Consumers are looking for a tasty product with added health benefits. And our product, Omega Beef, not only meets this growing demand, but also achieves very high profits for all investing partners. So Omega Beef, it's what's for dinner. Thank you very much, Kanza Beef Board of Directors. We will now take any questions.
My first question is, it seems to me that obviously this omega-3 introduction is going to be done through the fat, which is now infused with this omega-3 product. So first, what is the mix ratio of fat to lean? And then if we're looking at probably, in my book, a consumer that would be leaning towards a premium omega-3 product is also going to be looking for a very lean product at the same time. So they seem to counter each other. Can you explain how we're going to work around that and try to basically convince a consumer that seems to be leaning left that they need to lean a little more right, or whatever way they might be leaning?
Yes. So our product is 80/20, and as you said, you're concerned about the health concerns. Well, people do have maybe, if they do have concerns about the healthfulness of beef, that's just about education. And part of our product and our marketing plan includes, as Michelle mentioned, training the sales employees or the waiters and waitresses at the restaurant about our product. And so due to the fact that they're omega-3 fatty acids, they aren't the saturated fat. They are a different kind of fat. And so it's just a matter of educating the waiters and waitresses on this product and making sure that they're able to portray that to the consumers.
I'm wondering why you target millennials with this, because isn't omega-3 something that you're concerned about if you are, a candidate for heart disease, which wouldn't be 20 and 30-year-olds?
The reason we're going with the millennial generation is they are the most aware of the omega-3 benefits. And so the idea is this target customer, middle-class, middle-aged women going to a family restaurant will learn about it, bring their kids, bring their husbands, etc. And then by focusing through that target customer, we can essentially educate them, advertise toward them, and they will spread the word, grow demand, etc.
Yeah, I'm going to follow up on that just a little bit, because I'd like to know what kind of research that you found that millennials are in fact more aware of this and that they're going to want to use this as opposed to, okay, I'll say it, a boomer like myself who frankly is very worried about it and is taking all of this stuff. I love this product because now I get to eat beef and still get what I need out of it. So what research do you have to show? Have you done any primary research with people?
Yes, we did primary research initially just through Kanza beef alone. We were already aware, for the most part, omega-3 fatty acid benefits are, most consumers are aware of this, but they have no idea that the burger could possibly contain this. And we knew then through retail we wouldn't be able to educate them. But again, through our target customer, with middle to upper class women, ages the upper 20s to lower 30s, we just, here we go. Based off this survey that we did through focus groups, through our primary research amongst all of our existing customers or existing distribution channels, including Red Robin, we found that based off these results, it was primarily that customer profile, the middle class women, not the boomer as you claim yourself to be. Yeah.
I like that. Thank you. I guess, so you've actually separated this out by age groups then, when you went through, how many focus groups did you do and where did you do them?
We did about 270 focus groups initially through various restaurants, including Red Robin, all existing distribution channels, Red Robin, TGI Friday, Ruby Tuesday. And Red Robin, having been the most successful burger chain for the last 3 years, we were kind of pushing toward them. And then once we found that their target customer or their target profile almost identically matched ours with the target customer as well as primarily Red Robin restaurants being on the West Coast, it just made sense. And that's where the contract has now been placed on the table.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I have two questions. One, if you did your focus groups primarily at restaurants that attract that millennial target group, do you think that might have skewed your research just a bit?
No, we don't, because Kanza Beef, we already are involved. We are a beef industry, and so we had already done a lot of research just through Kanza Beef, the internal research department as is. And once we did the 2-month test market across various Red Robin restaurants, it came to verify based on the success that we were correct in our focus groups, our surveys, etc.
Okay. The second question is, you've talked about after year 3 expanding into other markets. There was nothing in here that is kind of laying that groundwork to go beyond Red Robin. All of your promotions are essentially Red Robin focused. Is there anything in the works there that we missed?
Yeah, so with that part of the push-pull aspect, some of our push marketing will be working to generate potential restaurant partners. As Preston said, we've gone to a bunch of different other restaurants that are a current client and, worked out to see, okay, which one would be our best, but we realized that Red Robin would be the perfect initial partner. So we can definitely expand to that, and then a majority of our push marketing, our Cons of Beef branded marketing, will be to generate those. And closer to year 3, whenever we can expand our contract, is whenever we will be utilizing those leads that we've generated.
So do I recall, is it $1.80 per pound more, the cost to the restaurant, for the chain? How does that reflect in the cost to the consumer, and is that going to be factored into your consumer satisfaction research?
So the cost of the $1.80 per more comes from the traditional beef cost is around $3.70. So plus $1.80 gives us the value of $5.50, which we priced because our product is a value-added product. And I'm sorry, you said the second part was the customer satisfaction, and how does that relate to the price for the customer? So the price for the customer, we do not have the ability to set the price for the customer. However, our suggested retail price is $2 more for the burger meal. And that's just from talking to Red Robin and through our research that we conducted with them. And they saw that as a feasible value to their customers, and through our research conducted with those customers, they said that they would be willing to pay for that. As far as the customer satisfaction, that kind of ties that in with that. We did do that within our test market, because we did conduct the test market results within the California region and within the Red Robin restaurants, and through that 2-month test market, they were willing to pay a higher premium or a higher price for the value-added product, and they were satisfied with that.
Is there any talk or discussion about going to the retail chains as well with this, or is Kanza strictly a food service distributor at this time? Or?
Like Preston talked about, and I think we showed the slide a little bit, whenever we did do that preliminary research, and then whenever we went to consumers and asked them, we decided not to do the retail market, 1, because it's expensive to go into the retail market, 2, because of the price shock. Whenever consumers are looking at Omega beef next to traditional beef in the grocery store, if they are not aware of what that product is and have brand awareness of that, they're going to see that price difference and be shocked by that and probably not purchase our product unless they have had it at a restaurant or understand what is going on with the product to be able to purchase it. Additionally, whenever we did the financials of looking at the retail market, the hamburger consumption in the retail market isn't as good as the hamburger consumption in the food restaurant industry. So that's the main 3 reasons of why we chose to go through the restaurants and not to the retail market.
Is Red Robin a franchise operation?
Yes.
Okay. Love it. Great burgers. I always get the healthy one, the good egg burger with the egg on top. That's great for me. Question, though, if it's a franchise operation, then each franchisee has the opportunity to say no, they don't want to carry it, or does the corporate office say this is what you will carry?
I think it's going to be a meet in the middle. We obviously want those franchises to want to sell our product. But also with our contract with Red Robin, they are required to meet our sales goals. Otherwise, we are able to reevaluate that contract. So it is up to the Red Robin overall to make sure that they're meeting those sales needs and that they are using those franchises. Based on the return on investment that we have provided for them and the financials, there's no reason why they wouldn't want to use or wouldn't want to put our product on their menu.
Okay, thank you.
You had mentioned that Kanza Beef is selling the flaxseed, the coated flaxseed feed for the producers. Is there any chance of somebody coming in with a competitive product, buying that, and kind of going around?